This is the Roccat Kone Pro. This mouse can drag click over 50 CPS, and the best part is it weighs only 66 grams. So the question is, did Roccat make the best Minecraft mouse? Okay, so in this review, I'm going to go over what could possibly make this the new best mouse for Minecraft, and then after that, we're going to test all the clicking methods, and then I'm going to show you some bridging clips. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright, the first things we're going to talk about is the build quality, shape, weight, and coating. The build quality is everything you'd expect from Roccat, just amazing. You can tell this isn't made of some cheap plastic like every off-brand gaming mouse off of Amazon. It's able to withstand insane amounts of mouse abuse. Oh my goodness. The shape is ergonomic just like the glorious Model D, and it fits all hand sizes. It's one of the best shapes I've felt, and it just seems to have the right grips in the right places. The shape is already a big W, but the weight is even better. Like I said before, it weighs 66 grams, and to put that into perspective, the Bloody A70 weighs 150 grams. That weighs over double the Roccat Kone Pro, which is just kind of crazy to me. And lastly, let's talk about the coating. The coating is the best I've felt on a mouse, especially if you drag click, and what I mean by this is that the coating is so grippy that you can drag click everywhere on the mouse. I don't know what Roccat coated this with, but you definitely don't want to use tape, as you don't want to get rid of this beautiful texture. Also, something important to note is because of how grippy this coating is, the mouse will move around very easily whenever you're bridging. But a simple and better long-term solution is just to learn to bridge while holding your mouse. Alright, time for us to talk about the clicks. The clicks on this mouse feel really good. Like, just listen to this noise. There's honestly not a lot to say here besides it doesn't take a lot of effort to click, and jittering feels really nice. Alright, let's talk about the side buttons, scroll wheel, and the mouse feet. All three of these are just great. The Kone Pro doesn't have a broken scroll wheel like my AIMO, so that's pretty cool. And as for the side buttons, they're perfect. Even if you have large hands, your thumb has loads of room to rest comfortably underneath them. And I've never accidentally pressed a side button when using this mouse. As for the mouse feet, these are some of the best I've seen. Right out of the box, they can glide along your mouse pad and give you the potential for great aim. Alright, time to talk about the price. Originally, I was going to get the K instances in stock on Roccat's website, but then the Kone Pro went on sale, so I picked that up instead for $50. For the normal price of $80, it's a tough decision because at this price point you can get something like the Model O wireless, but at the end of the day, you just need to consider what you value here. Alright, time to talk about the software. As for the software, this mouse uses Roccat Swarm, which I don't really have any problems with. It's aesthetically pleasing and has everything a good mouse software needs. It even has an adjustable debounce time that goes all the way down to 0, just like the Model O software. Basically, that means it'll register every click you throw at it. Time to review the sensor. There's not really much to say about the sensor. I mean, in all of the time I've used this mouse, I've never experienced a bug or a flaw with the sensor. Normally for cheap mice, if you move the sensor too quickly, it'll glitch out. But for this mouse, the sensor is flawless. Alright, it's time to see how this mouse does in bridging. For bridging, this mouse is incredible. After using my Kone Pro, I don't even know how I tele-bridged with my AIMO. Because of how light this mouse is, it's really easy to flick your mouse back and forth to place blocks. And in the future, I think some bridgers will switch from using the Can series to this mouse.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, now the last thing we're going to talk about is this mouse's one flaw. So far, this mouse has been amazing. It gets insane CPS, weighs nothing, and does everything that a gaming mouse should. But it does have one really big flaw. I first discovered this whenever it came to butterfly clicking. Because of the switches that this mouse uses, it makes double clicking really weird. Normally with my AIMO, I can get 20 CPS easily, but this mouse is more of a 15 to 16 CPS mouse. Of course, 15 to 16 CPS is enough for PvP, and this shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just something that you need to take into consideration.
Once again, I cannot emphasize this enough. 90% of the time when you're fighting someone and they beat you, it's not because they're clicking faster than you. Yes, clicking faster is nice to have, and it does give you an advantage, but the bigger thing that you should focus on is your aim. If you can aim while clicking faster, then go for it. But the moment your click speed starts to affect your aim, you should not be clicking that fast.
Alright, it's time to test all the clicking methods.